Hello everyone. Today we are going to see Python dates and Python math library. So let's get start with it. So first of all, what is Python dates? So a date in Python is not a data type of its own, but we can import a module named datetime to work with dates as date objects. We have already seen in the previous video what are Python modules. There are built-in modules, or we can create our own modules. And to import a module, like to use a module, we have to write an import word before the name of the module. So here what we are doing is we are importing datetime module, import datetime, and then the contains different kind of methods, and datetime.now will give us the current time, like it contains year, comma, month, day, hour, minute, second, and even microsecond. So let me run this. So you can see that it is giving us today's date, year, month, hour, minute, second, and even microsecond. So you can see that it's amazing. Like we get a smallest detail of the date, and same we have another method which helps to print like year, or strf helps to print like percentage a. We will study that what will percentage a prints the name of the day, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and year will have print the whatever year which is going, the current year. So let me run this. And so today is Monday and it's 2021. So it's giving us 2021 Monday. Now what is we have creating date objects. So to create a date object, we can use the datetime class of the datetime module. The datetime class requires three parameters: year, month, and day. That we all know that we should pass three parameters to get the particular date. So we are importing datetime again, and here x is equals to datetime and the date. Let me change the date and show it to you. So let's run this. And because we are not giving any parameter for second, or like it will not print any second, microsecond, or something like that. It will just print the date which we have already passed in the object we have created. So this is how it works. And now we are going to see a method of the this module, which is the strftime method. The datetime objects has a method for formatting date objects into readable strings. The method is called strftime and takes one parameter format to specify the format of the returned string. So what we are doing is we are importing datetime, and we are calling the method with this date. I have given 2019-6-1, and I am passing this function strftime and printing percentage b. Earlier in previous example, we have seen that percentage a helps to print us the day. So what percentage b is used for? So let me run this and show this to you. So it prints here June, because we have given the month June. Like suppose if we give here 7, like July, so it will give us July. And if we write small b, then it will gives us the short form July, which is JUL. So there are many such things in this data module. You can go through it like any document, or if you go like search it on Google data module, and you will get all the abbreviations for this. And suppose if I write here small a, so let me run this, and it gives us MON month, which is Monday, because this the given date, maybe it has the Monday, so it is giving us MON. And if we write a capital A, which we have already seen, so it will gives us the complete Monday. So here I have written few only, but you can search it on Google and you will easily get that, like percentage small a is for weekday in short version, percentage small b is for month name in short version, and percentage p is for am/pm. So there are many such abbreviations which you can use. Now let's see the next thing, which is Python math module. So it is also a built-in module which is present in Python, and it has various mathematical functions in it which is already defined. You just have to write the name of the function and run the code, and you will get the result. So what I am doing is I have taken three numbers and I have to find the minimum of three numbers. So for finding the minimum, we have a function min, and in that we can give parameters. And for max also we have the same min like function, which is max. So let me run this. So it gives us like the minimum in these three numbers is 10 and the maximum is 25. So it works this way. And if you add like one more, let's see. Okay, I will add in both. Then it gives us that maximum is 67. So you can give as much as parameters you can. It's so easy to use, like just write min and max and you will get the output. Similarly, we have another function of which gives the absolute value of a number. Absolute value is the modulus of a number, that which gives the positive of that number. Like if a number is negative, so it will return the positive value, the magnitude basically. So for that we have a function named ABS, which stands for absolute function, and I have taken minus 18.25. So let's run this, and we get absolute value of 18.25, which is plus 18.25. Like we are getting here we are passing minus, so we are getting a plus value. So absolute function works like this. We also have a power function. So here what does the power function do? It takes two parameters excuse me. It takes two parameters x and y. The first parameter is the number which you are like doing the power of, like x to the power y. Okay, so this is x, which is going to be power of, and this is the number of times we have to multiply the same number. Like it stand 5 comma 3 stands for 5 raised to the power 3, which means 5 into 5 into 5, 5 into 3 times. So let me run this and show this to you. Okay, so 5 raised to power 3 is 125, so it is giving us 125. And if we write 5 raised to power 2, so it is giving us 25. So please note that if you want a 5 raised to 2, like 5 square, so you have to write 5 comma 2. You can't write 2 comma 5, otherwise it will give you 2 raised to the power 5. Let me show that to you also. So it is giving us 32. So note that what you have to find, and then work accordingly. So the Python has also, okay, we have seen that math is a module, and it also contains method like Sqrt, which gives the square root of any number. So let me run this. So here I have used 64, and you can see that as you have to write Sqrt to find the square root of a number, and it is giving us 8.0 because the square root of 64 is 8.0. And if I write here like 81, so it is giving us 9. And what if we write some number which is not and square, like suppose I write 50, so it is giving us a double value. So that's why it gives it always takes, like it always fetch the double value of any number which we have passed. That is why when you have written here like 64, so it is giving us 8.0 and not 8. So please note that it gives us the double value. uh, there are another methods which is ceil and floor. So what does ceil method does? So suppose you have a number like 2.5 or say 2.9. So ceil function will if you like pass 2.9 in the ceil function, so it will give you the value, the next integer which is near to 2.9, which is 3. So it will give the next integer, and the floor value gives the just the previous integer. So previous integer will be 2.9 of which will be 2. So if you write floor, then it will give you 2. In this example I have written 1.4, so let me run this and show to you. So you can see that the ceil function returns the next integer, which is 2, and the floor function returns the previous integer, which is 1. So you can easily see the difference, that one is giving 2 and other one is giving 1. So this is the difference between ceil and floor, and math library has these functions. Let us see another example. The math.py, what does it does, like math.py gives us the value of pi, and you can see that this is the value in double, because it takes the double value, and we can see here the value of pi, which is 3.1415, and so on. It is very big, as you know. So it gives us math.py gives us the value of pi. And if suppose I have to get, suppose math.e, the value of e I have to get, then I will write print a, and let's run this, and you can see that we get a value of e, which is 2.712828. So these are the various functions in math module, and we have already seen what is the datetime module. And you can explore so much in these modules, like you can just go to the document of Python and you can work with these, and these are very easy to use. So this was all for this video, and thank you everyone.